Again, it is Leap Day, so if you were born on this day, you're literally 4 times less old than everybody else. One of the great leaps of all time in the NFL, how about David Tyree, Super Bowl 42? How did that ball stick on his helmet, and how did Rodney Harrison not bat it away as the Giants shocked the New England Patriots 17-14, much to the joy of our next guest, David Diehl of the Giants, who was there in Super Bowl 42 and, of course, also a champ again in Super Bowl 46. Now, before we get to anything else, you had one of the tweets of the year. After the Super Bowl was over, the pins that were in your finger, there were 300 of them. You broke it when?
I broke it in November 6th, New England game, regular season.
And you played the rest of the season with it. Show everybody the finger. That finger, not the other finger.
Got a little bit of finger in hand, but I'm all right.
And pretty soon there'll be a nice little ring on that finger to go with the Super Bowl 42?
You know, I actually have a pinky ring for the first one.
There you go.
And another one for this one because the rest of my knuckles are all screwed up. But it's a good problem to have.
Well, I was about to say, if you keep having, if the issue is which bad finger do I need to put another ring on, you're doing okay.
You're doing okay.
All right, so now you guys are going to go through the process that you went again before in 2008, as we're going to go down this road of trying to repeat. Everybody says it's one thing to hunt, it's another thing to be the hunted. What did you learn from that experience 4 years ago that you think this team could apply when you start getting into OTAs, mini camps, and preseason?
Well, number one, I know Coach Coughlin's going to do a great job of establishing that this is a completely different year. We're the defending Super Bowl champs. We're not the Super Bowl champs anymore. And like you said, it comes with a bullseye and a target on your back. And when we start up our off-season program, April 16th, when we get back together, you know, we're going to have to create and start a brand new identity, because come Wednesday, that starting of the season, we're going to have to come out of the box flying because people are going to be gunning for us. And I know that we have the confidence and we've got the character and we've got the team to come out and go for it again.
Well, then there's Eli Manning, whose season began with the question, are you as good as Tom Brady? And the season ended with him beating him twice on Super Sunday and also once in the regular season game. Where is he now from where he was, say, 2 years ago or the start of this past year?
I think not only just from a leadership standpoint has he taken on the role and taken on the face of the New York Giants, but I mean, our offense only goes the way that Eli allows it to. Those 8 fourth-quarter come-from-behind victories that we had, late in drives, the 2-minute drills that we have, that's a product of the preparation that Eli has week in and week out. And when he said he was an elite quarterback, the guys who are around him each and every day, number one, he loved it because it showed the confidence he had in himself. But number two, we believed in it, and it was great to see that he had that in himself to say that. And most importantly, his work is done on the football field, and the way that he proves it is by getting it done. And most importantly, this is the thing that I've heard the questions of. If you think you've seen the best of Eli Manning, you're absolutely crazy, because he's only going to get better.
Well, it's interesting, too, because in both of your Super Bowl seasons, it wasn't the regular season that you wanted, and yet you were underdogs in the Super Bowl against the same team each time, and you came away with the win. Is one sweeter than the other? You
know, that's the question that I've had, and I can't say one is sweeter than the other, but I do know the experiences from the last time when we played in 42, having veterans like myself, Eli, Tuck, those type of players, was huge for us going into this one, because we were able to pull the young guys aside and say, hey, this is the structure, this is the way that the week goes. But most importantly, this is a business trip. We're here to win football games. The parties, the festivities, those are for your families, the friends. The best party that you can have is winning this game and going back to New York, and I think that was huge for us as a team.
All right, so now that we've gotten the important stuff out of the way, we're going to play a little game called What's the Deal?
All right.
Rapid fire, just want the initial things that come into your head. You ready?
Yes.
Favorite stadium to play in?
Giants Stadium.
Good answer. Least favorite stadium to play in?
Seattle.
Why?
Crowd noise.
12th man?
Yeah, 12th man.
They love that.
Yeah,
they love that.
They sure do.
All right, Eli Manning, known as a real prankster. Best prank he ever pulled on you?
On me? He hasn't really pulled any on me.
Best prank you know of?
I would say when he switched a couple offensive linemen's dress shoes on the way to Super Bowl 42, and they had to wear purple Barney ones. That was pretty good.
That's good to know.
Yes.
Is New York big enough for 2 Manning brothers?
Absolutely.
All right. Better catch, Manningham or David Tyree?
They're both up there, but I think you got
make a choice.
You got to go with Tyree off the helmet. You got to say Tyree.
Fair enough. And can we zoom in on the cufflinks here? What's the deal with the cufflinks here? They're pretty impressive.
Well, they're the tops of the Super Bowl 42. You know, you don't wear your ring a lot. I'm not a big ring guy.
Yeah.
And
well, because your knuckles are bad.
You only wear those for the Super Bowl ring for a special occasion, and I think I wear the cufflinks a lot more. So.
And they go with the finger brace.
Yeah, exactly.
It pulls the entire outfit together.
It does.
By the way, you'll get more of David Diehl Friday. He will join us Friday as an analyst all show long on NFL Live. So we'll get more of David Diehl's deal Friday on NFL Live. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me, Chad.
Anytime. All right, don't go anywhere, though. We got lots more coming on this edition.